you ready? I said, are you ready? You are listening to Voice of the Fans Sportscast, brought to you by none other than the voices of the fans. Discussing football, basketball, news, trending topics. The one-stop shop for all things sports. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Hosted by none other than Ben Swift Reynolds, Taylor Gatwood, 100% RC, Professor Damian Flowers, and Tyler Wright. Voice of the Fans Sportscast.
Welcome to the show, guys. This is Voice of the Fans Sportscast. I'm your host, Ben Swift Reynolds. We have Professor Flowers and 100% RC with us tonight. What's going on, gang?
Hey, man, we got some rain in Mississippi.
Hallelujah.
It ain't hell on earth yet. It was close.
Hey, the Lord heard our cries.
Yeah, I got some rain down south today.
We got some rain.
Yes,
man.
man.
Rain as we speak.
Yes.
Oh, that's
man.
good. That's good.
We were actually at my son's game tonight in Laurel, and it was raining, so we were sitting in the rain. So, man, yeah.
Bring
it was
back memories,
dedication
don't
right there. It was a sloppy game. We lost the game, but, at least they showed up.
Mm-hmm.
So, I do have a couple of announcements to make. Me and RC will be appearing on the What's Up Sports Podcast tomorrow. So tune in to that. We'll put out more details. So watch out for that. It's going to be a great show for sure. And I have another announcement. We are bringing on Thomas on the Hot Podcast. He's going to be coming in as a guest next week for week 1 preview.
Okay.
I'm with it.
So we got a couple of things lined up here in the upcoming week. So we're going to ask Coach AP, do you want to come on and talk about his Dolphins? He was at a Dolphins game, preseason game, last week? No, 2 days ago, actually.
That one got canceled. Oh, he was at the one that got canceled early because of the injury. Yeah, they had stopped the game. Somebody got hurt. I don't know if they thought he might have been seriously hurt or he lost feeling, but they stopped the game.
Hey, I ain't hear about that.
This is today?
That was this past weekend.
Okay,
Friday?
they stopped the game. Yeah, he was in
Saturday. Yeah, it was bad. Man, what about Caleb Williams? Everybody talking about go and hand him the Heisman now.
I think it's too early to say hand him the Heisman right now.
That boy, what they say, he's a dog.
I mean, he's gonna put up points. They're gonna put up points, no doubt.
Man, I wish we can have him with the Saints. I think he's gonna be a good pro.
See, Arizona's doing everything possible to make that dream come true.
Right. They came out. They said Kyler Murray starting off on the PUP list, the pup list.
They cut Colt McCoy today.
Really?
Hey,
and they're gonna start Joshua Dobbs.
Joshua Dobbs. Where I heard that name from? What team?
He was in Tennessee.
Pittsburgh.
Remember?
That's right. The light skin guy.
Pittsburgh. Yeah, the light skin guy.
Pittsburgh. Got drafted by Pittsburgh.
That's that. They playing for number 1 pick.
No doubt.
Competition, they had the Buccaneers, the Cardinals.
It's gonna be the Cards, no doubt.
They need it more than anything. I took Kyler Murray just ain't that dude. But anyway, we have this new segment starting this week. I'm gonna go ahead and play the video for y'all so we can go explain to you what it's all about and what y'all expect from it. Let me go ahead and play it. I think I downloaded it. Dang on, I didn't download it. I thought I did, man. Hold up, let me download it real quick. Won't take that long. But I think it's gonna be something y'all would like, something for the viewers and listeners to get into. Um, like I said, it's gonna be something y'all will love. Oh, I did have it. All right, here we go. Fan posts is for the listeners.
Come on.
It's for the listeners to send your questions. We're gonna do this every Monday. Every Monday, y'all gonna send y'all questions in. Y'all can email them to me. Y'all can comment on the post, on the fan post underneath. Y'all can post our question there. Y'all can DM them to me. So it allows y'all to ask a question on air, and we answer them and give y'all what do we think about certain situations or what's going on. Or y'all can come on the live show and ask us directly on live on the show right then and there. Y'all don't have to show your face if y'all don't want to, but y'all can do either or. Y'all can send y'all questions in, post them underneath the post, or y'all can come on live show and tell us what y'all think. Y'all can say, RC, your 49ers is garbage.
Yeah. Talk to me. Talk to me. I'm with it.
Yeah, you can do anything. You let them have it.
Yeah.
So,
or you can say, hey, RC don't know what he's talking about. Fathers don't know what he's talking about. Ben's always lying and being manipulative. You just have your way. Just keep it clean. Come out swinging.
No low blows.
Clean. No low blows, cause we get lower.
Look, I go real low.
Yeah, we're gonna
hurt some. We hurt your feelings now. Don't get twisted. So keep it respectful. Huh? What you say, RC?
We're gonna hit back. We're not, we're not gonna be Earl Spence. We're gonna tag your ass back. We're gonna fight.
Hey, we looking lost like Earl, huh?
Right. We're not gonna be standing there looking like how much longer do we got until I get paid.
Right.
We coming out swinging back. And the thing about it, man, I say this all the time. This is the best time of the year. People aren't thinking about racism. People aren't thinking about religion. People aren't thinking about it's about football brings everybody together. It should be America's sport, America's favorite pastime. Baseball is no longer ours, but football will always be ours, man. And your colors representing your teams and stuff like that, and it brings us all together, man. It's all fun and game.
Exactly, all fun.
I gotta put my flag out. I gotta put the flag out. It just made me think about that.
I do want to show this video, and y'all tell me what y'all think about it. I don't even know who this guy is, but listen.
Of what? The United States? The thing that hurts me the most is that I have to watch the NBA Finals, and they have world champion on their head. World champion of what? The United States? Don't get me wrong. I love the U.S. at times, but that ain't the world. That is not the world. We are the world. We have almost every country out here fighting, thriving, putting on their flag to show that they are represented. There ain't no flags in the NBA.
So a lot of NBA players were in their feelings about this. KD, Booker, it was somebody else too.
Well, there was a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of NBA players, they would come in on this video. RC, what you think about? I don't know who the guy is, but what you think about him saying?
Bro, this is right up there with Allen Iverson. Practice. It's right up there with because it's like dude don't understand half of the league. The league is so many different players from different parts of the country playing in the NBA, and you're talking about You say world champion, it's the best league in the world, the best talent in the world. We're not going over there to play in their version of the NBA. They coming over here to play in ours, the best league in the
Mm-hmm.
world. And I want to know what triggered him to go towards the NBA. Like, was he a
Right.
basketball player and wanted to be an NBA player one day? It's something personal, man? What triggered you? And then on top of that, I'm just like, I'm still thinking, I'm looking at it like it was fake. It seems staged and scripted. Like
Right.
even his voice, everything just sounded like
Like a
it was.
joke.
Yeah, like okay, at any point in time, somebody gonna say, "Okay, gotcha," but I guess not.
I,
But it's corny.
I,
It was corny.
I mean, he do have a point, but it's not the world it is in America. But all the foreign players come to America to play in NBA. You'll see NBA players, LeBron James, Booker, going over there to play. No, it's all the foreign players coming to the NBA to play. So
Bro,
yeah, it's like the world. You got different countries playing NBA.
if you put LeBron, Anthony Davis, Kate, all the best American players, I'm talking about the best, and you
Mm-hmm.
said go play against foreign players, we're gonna beat the hell out of them. Okay,
Right.
just being honest. I mean, they got a few really really good ones, the best in the league, some of them, but we're gonna beat the hell out of them. They don't have one. Once they go to their bench, it's a wrap. They gonna have
Yep.
Batum, and people like that playing. We
Mm.
got. So,
Yeah, like Jokic won't be able to beat the whole USA team.
no.
Nah, he just one. He just one person. Flower, you think it's an overreaction from the NBA players?
No, because I can see why the NBA players would feel like they're singled out. Baseball players are called world champions.
Right.
Hockey players are called world champions. The professional sports are world champions because this is the highest tier of basketball, baseball. They don't play football in other countries.
Mm-hmm.
You're a world champion in football also because it's the highest tier of that sport in the world. That's why you're a world champion. You cannot compare the Olympic track and field to the NBA because it's two separate events. The NBA, well, the U.S. team are the best players from the NBA that are
Right.
assembled to promote and defend the U.S. in the Olympics. So it's kind of he sounded stupid. Let me say he sounded stupid as hell
Yeah, it sounds like
saying
you're
it.
just picking a fight.
With
Like
the world,
I,
the
The
world.
like
world.
somebody brought an example. They said in the European leagues, they don't say they're world champion. They say they, European
Euro because
champions.
it's a European league.
Right.
Mhm.
You're really nitpicking, man. Like you're
Who
really
cares?
being
Yeah.
petty.
I mean,
Like
it's like Europeans play. Majority of Europeans play in the Euro League. In the
Mhm.
NBA, the National Basketball Association, you have players from probably 20 plus countries that play in the NBA. Let's be real. Come on, what name? Noah Lyles or
what
something like that.
what what drove him to do this? Why
I
the
don't know.
NBA? Is he met? Why not the NFL? Why did you say it's about the hockey league or baseball? He just went at the
Mhm.
NBA. It's something there, man. Maybe he was at a 10-day contract with the Wizards or something. It didn't work out. Something happened.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's John crazy.
You know what?
Shout out.
Go ahead.
Oh, let me go do this real quick. Shout out to Randy, man. Thank you for tuning in. Show, yeah, we can't wait
What's up,
to
Randy?
hit your
What's going
show
on, Randy?
tomorrow. We're looking forward to it. All
I'm
right,
gonna bring
Flowers,
the
go
pain,
ahead.
Randy. I'm gonna bring the pain, Randy. I'm gonna bring the pain.
Go ahead, Flowers.
I can't really remember what I was saying. It'll come back to me. Go ahead. It'll come back to me in a
Yeah,
moment.
I said Randy. He just mentioned that he got a format that would challenge the USA. Hmm.
Oh, okay. I remember what I was going to say. Maybe he was jealous of. I think the United States had just played Greece and somebody blew him out, and maybe the reporters asked him about the basketball team, and I guess he felt the way because he feels track and field is harder.
Right.
I
Right.
guess.
That's it. That's it.
I'm making an assumption, but I
Then
feel
they
like
just
maybe
win.
that's what it is.
Then they just win too. The women and the men in the 100 meter. Was it
Yeah,
100 meter?
yeah, the 100 and the 200. I think. I
So
think
yeah,
the U.S. I think one of the groups got disqualified in the 4x400.
what happened? You know?
Mishandled the baton.
This is
No.
my question though. The people that look like us, we are the poster child for dumb shit. They
I
put a
agree.
microphone in front of our face. I said this about Skip Bayless earlier, man. Skip Bayless cannot do a show without Negroes. Okay? He got to have a Negro he can talk crazy to or let him talk crazy to, or it's more entertaining. They always give us the microphone or the camera to do dumb shit. Like, why is it always us, man? Why it's gotta
I
always
agree.
be us? Like this kid, nobody knew this kid before this
Yeah,
happened.
I
And
don't even
now
have a name.
he's a meme. Now he's known for sparking this conversation that no one has had. It's like
Nobody
this
even
fella,
thought of.
I don't understand it, man. Maybe it's
Nobody
have
even. I
Brady
bet
too
nobody
fucking
even thought
tight. I
about the
don't know.
NBA calling themselves world champions. Like, they didn't cross my mind.
They've been
Maybe it's
calling
have
themselves world champs for decades. Like,
what
I know. I don't. I never
it
even
doesn't
thought
cross
about
the
it.
mind to think, well, hey, is this a United States championship? It's a championship regardless. Like you gotta go, you compete. He competes in track and field over here in the United States, and he does for nationals. It's separate. So I just don't understand where he's. How can you compare the Olympics to what the NBA is doing when the NBA players are representing the United States? Man,
Right.
like I said, this man looks stupid as hell.
And then he said, I love America sometimes. I can sound just like him if you want me to.
He said,
But it's like, me
yeah, that threw me
personally, bro,
off.
I'm like, dude, like, why are you using this moment? Because he did
Right.
win. But you're using your moment to, like, air out these feelings you have for the NBA or for the United States. This is just the wrong time. It's just dumb, man.
Yeah,
You
Randy
know,
said NBA is more of a world championship than NFL. I agree.
No doubt. No doubt.
yeah,
You have
you
more
got
foreign
nothing.
players playing NBA.
Shit, your best players
But
in the NBA right now are foreign players. If you just be real about it,
I mean,
Right.
they
your
have
top,
all the major sports have always said world champions. It's just
yeah.
it's
Why
something
not?
we've always heard.
Yeah, if you just took all the professional athletes from NBA, all the professional athletes from the NFL, they're gonna dominate the world.
Hey,
Like, it's
Well,
just
with
automatic.
with the
NFL
cloning of
third.
with the
Go ahead.
cloning of people, some folks were just born yesterday. He won. He won them.
That
They
is true.
cloned
Hey,
Tyrone.
yeah, he had to be triggered. He must
He had
had
to
an
be triggered.
outstanding. He must had an outstanding run that nobody talked about. He must did something
No,
on track and field that
yeah,
somebody glazed over. And they just see in the
Well,
NBA, they see the U.S. basketball team kicking butt over there. Like,
yeah,
hey, what you think about the world champions over there?
yeah,
Like world champions.
yeah, yeah. That's exactly what that is, bro. He's
Yeah, he
better.
sounds like he's
he
mad.
got triggered. Yeah, he got a little triggered.
He triggered.
Yeah.
He definitely got triggered. God, who going to rant about that? That's nitpicking at that point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, y'all ready to dive into the AFC South division?
Let's get it,
Do it.
man.
Right?
Let's get into it, man.
Record prediction. All right, I want to do flowers are solid. We're gonna start off with the Colts.
I knew you were gonna do this.
Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead.
Well, there was a lot of optimism from me. Let's say about a month and a half ago, prior to what's going on with Jonathan Taylor and the organization. I'm gonna go on. This might surprise you, Ben. Probably won't surprise RC, but I'm gonna put the Colts down for 6-11. I'm putting them down for 6-11. Why? Because I don't know what's going on with JT. Is he gonna be activated off the pup list? If he's not, he'll be out for 4 weeks. Let's not act like Anthony Richardson has a long way to go, man. I'm not about to sit up here and act like Anthony Richardson is gonna come in, throw 65%, give us 32 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. That's just me being generous. But he's not gonna do that this year. Everything cannot be put on Anthony Richardson's shoulders right now. He needs all the help he can get while he learns and the game slows down. Jonathan Taylor, if he would have had a full training camp, ready to go, committed, I probably would have picked us to win about 8 games. But I'm trying to be real. I'm trying to be a realist here. I got him for 6-11.
Wow. This is flowers right here.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me?
Playoffs.
Playoffs?
I ain't about to
Playoffs?
say shit about the playoffs.
Playoffs? You kidding me?
It was a cold at that time too.
What are you talking about, play?
He hoped to win a game. What did he say at the end of the quote though? He said, "I just hope to win a game." I just hope we win a game, man. You know, it's tough out here, man.
Dang, Flyers not even thinking about playoffs. RC,
Whoa.
thinking back off.
I'm not thinking. I'm not thinking about playoffs, but I am thinking about growth. So
Okay.
that's all. That's all I want is growth.
So
RC, are you? Go
if
ahead.
I was, I'm a 49er fan, and I told you the 49ers were gonna go 6-11. Why would I go against that? So the Colts fan says 6-11. I'm gonna be right there with him. He know his team. He watching more than I do. Um, I'm not gonna debate that. Um, I did watch him in the preseason. I saw a lot of good things. They're gonna always be good defensively, in my opinion. But I think Anthony Richardson needs to understand that, in this league, what you did in that combine, you need to do it in game. Like Warren Sapp had a good point when he was like dragging his feet. Man, use your abilities, man. This is the new NFL. Take off, go get you some yards, get out of bounds.
Right.
But he'll learn it. He'll learn it over time, man. And I think he got a good coach. I think that coach understands how to use mobile quarterbacks. So, if the Colts fan says 6-11, how can I go against that? 6-11.
Well, I'm here to bring hope.
Okay.
That's what I do.
The irony in this. Huh?
I have the Colts going 10-7. The schedule is actual favorite for y'all. I feel like, JT, you don't know if he's gonna be here or not, but I think y'all still can overcome that. Y'all
Got a tough schedule, man.
Y'all been some close games last year without JT.
Tough schedule, man. But at least we had quarterbacks that had experience playing.
Yep.
It's too much to put on AR's shoulders right now. Like I say, it's too much uncertainty going on. But just to think you're gonna stick this kid out here and he 10 games, that's a lot, man. I would love for us to win 10 games. Don't get me wrong.
I have y'all losing games to the better teams, but y'all do have some. Y'all gonna split some of the division wins, so that should give y'all a little bump. Like I have y'all splitting with Jacksonville. I think y'all should be able to beat Houston twice. No, Tennessee twice. Y'all gonna split with Houston.
I would hope we could. The Tennessee is the tricky one. Houston, I can see us sweeping. But I mean, if you look at our schedule, like I don't think we're gonna beat New England in Germany.
Yeah, I have y'all losing. I have y'all losing against New England.
New Orleans, you got people like this on the schedule.
I got y'all beating us.
I'll be shocked. It depends. Like I say, I'll be shocked.
We have a hard time with running quarterbacks. That's like our Achilles heel.
I'm gonna give you a number. If Anthony Richardson can complete 62% of his passes, we'll win more than 7 games. I just don't see it right now.
Yeah, I understand it. I understand your concerns. I have concerns about my Saints too. But like I said, this is your division is very winnable. So if y'all can like run the table in y'all division, then y'all have a pretty good chance of turning things around. Cause look, y'all start off with Jacksonville, Houston, Baltimore, Rams.
Now,
Tennessee.
hold on real quick. Now remember we picked the AFC North, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you remember I had a lot of these AFC North teams winning 8, 9, 10 games. Right. This is where they're gonna eat it right here, the AFC South.
Yeah, the AFC South. Cause you have Baltimore, you have Cleveland, y'all have Cincy and Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we play the AFC North this year.
If y'all can still win on games,
maybe 2. I'm hopeful, but
at least Cleveland, y'all can get that from Cleveland.
Cleveland, this is for you.
But
it's at home. There's a chance.
Yeah, it's Cleveland, but Baltimore and Cincy. It all depends what Cincy do, man. It just
we get Cincy in December though. They ought to be rolling by then, and it's in Cincinnati.
Be back.
But Flowers, listen though, brother. I'm not saying that my guy is wrong, but I'm gonna say this: injuries happen to people. Hope it don't be me this year. I'm always getting hurt. I'm tired of getting hurt. Watch my team get hurt. But injuries happen. The schedule can turn on his head, and you can get some more games against these teams. Because, Joe Burrow having a lower leg injury to me would be scary for me as a quarterback because he has to move around, and his offensive line is not A1. Cleveland always have all the talent, and they're like Luther Vandross curl. They just never quite figure it out. And then you got Pittsburgh, even though we said they're trending upwards, they still got to do it. and then Baltimore could fall. They could be really good or really bad. You just never know how they go with them. So
It's one more thing that scares me with my team. The secondary is young. It is very, 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 very young. Isaiah Rodgers getting suspended,
Y'all
getting
lost
cut.
Gilmore.
Traded Gilmore. I don't think
Why
Kenny
did y'all
Moore
trade
is
Gilmore?
not as. I
why
think we
not?
just did that for a solid. I think we did him a solid.
Why not? Why not get rid of Gilmore? Gilmore's is Happy
He
Gilmore.
did
Like
good.
No, he played well for us. Now, don't get me wrong. He played well for us, and he ought to compliment Diggs. Like he ought to be. Diggs should play better this year, but I'm not trying to talk about that. But Brents and Rush. I just the kind of caliber receivers that we're going to face. Like I think Calvin Ridley is going to have a big game against us. I'm not going to sit up here in front of you.
Who is your number one corner?
Good question. Like I say, we got Kenny Moore, more of a slot guy. You got Juju Brents from KSU, Kansas State, second round pick. He's gonna be out there. You got the Rush kid from South Carolina. He's gonna be out there. So I'm saying, man, we're young out
Yeah,
there. So
yeah.
no good
Yeah,
safety.
that would
We got
worry
some
me.
pretty good safeties. Blackman, Moore. They're pretty good. Our front seven is great. I'm
yeah,
not sleeping on the
linebackers and
front
front
seven.
Yeah,
seven.
that should help
Yeah,
out
front
the
seven.
young guys. So
Yeah, but
we'll
we don't get
see.
pressure. We got to get pressure, and sometimes we're iffy with it. I'm just being honest, and I'm trying to be the realest I can be about this. I'm not trying to sound too biased, but I got a 6-11, with 6 being the low end. Now, if you want me to give you a high end, we
Yeah,
might can win 9 games.
bro.
So
This is the thing people
I'm
gotta
on a high
understand
end.
about. This is the thing people gotta understand about defensive ends, and this is where we made our way. Saints make their way. The Lattimore kid, he not really that good. That D line, if you got a good D line, that ball coming out. I don't think
Mm-hmm.
them. I don't think cornerback give their defensive line their linebackers as much credit as they should. If you get the freaking Eagles had 70 sacks. That secondary
Yep,
was beasting. That
I
secondary was
got that
beasting because
secondary.
that
Mm-hmm.
quarterbacks running for their life. So that means the ball got to come out. It don't always come out when it's
Yeah,
supposed to.
because
So
what's so weird is the year prior, I think 2 years prior, Darius Slay was getting burned
yeah,
like
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
You look like a
So
different
That's
person
true.
now.
all of a
Yeah.
sudden, now some people are like, oh, he's a top 5 corner.
Yeah.
Like, hold up, bro. I don't
So
know
think
that
about
guy.
this.
I remember 2 years ago, he was getting cooked.
Richard Sherman comes over from Seattle after tearing his Achilles. Everybody know what the Achilles is, a devastating injury. Okay, the first year he wasn't so good. They draft Nick Bosa, bring in D Ford, DeForest Buckner, Eric Armstead, and it's 56 sacks, and Richard Sherman make the Pro Bowl. He back. He's
That's
kind
true.
of it's all about that defensive end, that front. Front four, man,
Right.
make a difference.
So I'm eager to watch the Colts, man. I just wish that Sunday ticket, bro. That's steep. I think it's like
Yeah,
$400. I
bro.
wanted it.
It's
I wanted to buy it though, but I'm just like, I
stupid.
don't
Don't
know. I
do
won't
it.
have time. I won't
Don't
have
do
time to
it.
watch all them games. That's what I'm saying. I won't have time to watch all them games anyway. So
You
what's the
should be
point?
watching your games, and I don't know who doing the pricing for that, man, but they need their
That's
ass
YouTube.
kicked.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
YouTube.
400,
yeah,
That's
man.
crazy,
YouTube
man.
making killing, man.
yeah. Because
YouTube
I
making
have
But
YouTube TV.
you know what though? Well, see, RC, you put me on to something with YouTube TV, so we don't have to buy the ticket. You can just find the game by
Right.
putting in a
you
zip.
find a way.
Yeah.
But I do wonder, with it being on YouTube now, and when people stream stuff, they have the YouTube and YouTube cuts it off because of copyright laws. Those
Mhm.
copyright laws shouldn't exist now since it's on YouTube.
This is on
So there
YouTube,
should be plenty of more
They
streams
cut it
for you
off.
to be able to watch your team
bro.
now. I would
I'm
think.
not
There
gonna
was
name the app. I'm not gonna name the app because I don't want to get app shut down. But
Right,
sometimes they cut the YouTube screen. Cause I'll be
what
watching other games
right.
through that app, and they're like copyright. I'm like, how? But
That,
whatever.
but now since they got it though, now
Mm-hmm.
does that change because they have the rights? You know what I'm saying?
and see
Right,
this
right.
the thing why Flowers he making a great point. Even when they had it with direct TV, there were guys that were streaming it and it did get turned off. And you could
Yep.
just watch it. College football as well. But now that it's on YouTube, it's gonna be on YouTube. You get what I'm saying? Everywhere.
Everywhere. Yes.
Because all I gotta do is make
So,
you subscribe to my page and they can't do nothing to me. I could just,
Yeah. You just
yeah.
yeah.
It'd be like the NFL. They sent my dad a letter talking about they threatened him to prosecute him. So he was using my password. He was using my login to watch games.
Oh goodness, no. No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did. So I think that's when they had that other. It wasn't. I forgot what it was called, but you can buy the info subscription. It was like $99 and gave you the whole year to watch games and stuff.
Yes.
I forgot the name of it. But that
was it NFL Plus?
No, the NFL Plus is a new thing now. I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago. That
they used to have some. They used to be like NFL TV something. They used to have.
It was $99 for a whole year.
No, this is what they need to do, and this is why I wish Apple would have won the bidding war instead of YouTube, because Apple would have allowed you to pay a monthly subscription just for one team, your favorite team. It would have been like $17, $18 a month. You know, the NBA do it. That's the best thing. They will make so much more money if they would allow you to subscribe to your favorite team and you watch your favorite team.
Yep.
Right, Mikey. Too expensive, man.
We got
other things. We got Amazon Prime. We got other stuff that we be using. So they out there, mind.
NFL's too goddamn greedy, man.
I know, man. For real, I thought it was hilarious when they threatened my dad. I was like, yo, that's crazy. All right, Houston Texans. I'll start off with them. I had them going 5-12. They still lacking in certain departments. The receiving core. You saw Nico against the Saints preseason turning up. I think he had a touchdown catch. Their running back, Damian Pierce. He's run angry. You heard we say he like to run angry. So, hey, guys, that might be a fancy sleeper right there. But they have a nice young core. Again, they young. That's why. And so they not going to just jump off the page like that. The O-line, still need a little bit tweaking. CJ Stroud, we really don't know what he can do. We know that he's very athletic, but what kind of system they're going to put him in to, move the ball? Are they going to run the ball a lot? Are they going to do a lot of play action here and there? Defense side of the ball, got good safety, Stingley at corner. So they got some defensive pieces there. It just can they create no pressure. Yeah. It just can they I know their D-line, they good at stopping the run, but they don't create a lot of pressure. So
they're not good at stopping the run. No. No. I'm telling you that right now. They were 29th. No, they were 32nd in rush yards per game last year. They gave up 170.
Yep, you're right. They ranked 32. Dang on.
Yeah, they were terrible.
In the preseason, they were stopping us, so I guess they fixed some stuff. So it's just that defense, man, and the offense. They just got to come together, and I wonder how the head coach gonna just put it together for them. All right, Flowers, what you have the Texans going?
You generous. I'm going 3-14.
Hey, you talk about me. You talk about me about the Falcons going. No, who was that? No, the Falcons. I had them going like 4 or something.
I'm gonna be real with you. This is why I say let me say 4-13. I'm gonna be a little nicer. 4-13. The reason I say 4-13 is because I'm not saying CJ Stroud can't play. It's just the fact of the matter that you're about to see it's going to take him a little time because he doesn't have Marvin Harrison Jr. He doesn't have Chris Olave. He doesn't have Jackson Najigba Smith out there to throw it to. The Houston Texans offense is going to be mid-20 to low-30 as far as output and everything, in my opinion. They don't have anybody outside is going to be able to match what they're going against. Like, they're throwing this kid out here against Baltimore at Baltimore. I'm telling you now, Baltimore is probably going to be like 30-9.
Yeah.
Week 1, Baltimore. I'm telling you now, it's going to be a slugfest. I don't think. Go ahead.
I was about to say they have to improve on a lot because I'm looking at it, they like dead last in like every category.
And I just feel like CJ he's going to need an elite talent on the outside, and this is where them drafting Will Anderson is going to screw them up next year because they probably could be in line to get somebody like Marvin Harrison Jr., but that pick is gonna go to Arizona.
Yep.
Because they traded it.
Yep.
Arizona got 2 first rounders.
Yes, because you remember Arizona had the 3rd pick, and Houston traded back up to draft Will Anderson after they got Stroud.
Yep. They screwed themselves.
So
Yeah, I
they
remember
screwed
that.
themselves with that. So I just don't think that they're gonna have enough offensively. Now I'm quite sure they're gonna be all right defensively. You know, they got a defensive head coach. Like I said, they're just gonna need to give Stroud some help in order to really see what he can do in this league. And he's gonna go through some growing pains. So I got him for 4-13.
What about you, RC?
I agree with him. I mean, I really think coming off of Lovie Smith and then the guy they had before Lovie Smith, they was in every game, but it's like they started over 3 times in 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So, and some of them players are still there, and it's a new system. You got D'Amico bringing that 49ers Seahawks system there. So defensively, they learned a new system there. Offensively, they learned a new system. I guarantee they're running some form of what the Miami Dolphins or the 49ers or Green Bay Packers run. So, and Stroud didn't play in that type of offense in college. It was one read and get it out your hand, but this having to go through a progression, it's going to be tough for him, a tough adjustment. But like you said, they don't have really they have names that are they have developing players, but they just don't have that guy on the outside that they can put fear in the hearts of defenses. So yeah, 4-13. I mean, this division right here is probably going to be one of the worst divisions in football.
No doubt.
Because a lot of growth. I see Jacksonville running away with it, really.
Yeah. So what y'all think of CJ Stroud during the preseason?
I don't think at all.
From what I've seen, I just don't think it was enough to really judge him. But
Yeah.
if I had to give you an opinion, I think they're gonna probably babysit him for a little bit and not have him do too much. They're gonna hand the ball off. They're gonna make him make certain throws, and they're gonna try to make him play mistake free as much as they can. I don't think they're gonna try to put too much on him because I mean, you see they didn't really show you too much in the preseason. They didn't, he didn't take no shots or anything like that. Everything was simple. The first game, he got pressured a good bit. So they were trying to protect him.
I think that's when you got rookies coming into the NFL, when you only got 3 preseason games, you gotta let them play because one, they're not going against the ones. So the fact that you're not going against the ones, you're going against the 2s and 3s, you get some more playing time. But I feel like you're going to favor him so much. We are a week out, so it's finna get real fast. And I feel like I felt Guy Rich is so, but I feel like it looks like Cordell Jones and Wayne Haskins to me. That's what he looks like.
He said Cordell Jones and Dwayne Haskins.
Yep,
Is that Cordell Jones? That dang, bro, that's a hard assessment. RC.
I don't think it's too far fetched.
But they
because all of them had a lot of talent they were throwing to.
So Justin Fields was so different from that group I just named.
Yep.
Even R.J. Barrett, he fit with them. They're system quarterbacks. They all built about the same, real strong arm. They're not really just uber mobile, but when it comes down to the X's and O's part of it, they look a little lost at times on the NFL level.
True.
So, well, let's see how he pans out. I hope it works out for him, but I never believed in him.
You're not seeing it?
He was really bad against Michigan and really good against Georgia. It makes no sense.
They had a month to prepare for him.
Yeah. Okay, there it is.
All right. Yeah, I can't read CJ Stroud. I don't know what he's gonna be like. I hope he do well.
Question.
Under that circumstance he in. Yeah.
You seen and I, even though like I said, you seen a little bit out of Richardson, you seen Bryce Young make a throw, stand in the pocket, do this, but you didn't see it from CJ.
Nah.
It makes you question it.
Right. That's why I don't know what he is, man, because when I did see him play, it was nothing spectacular. It was just, can he make that throw? And sometimes he didn't, sometimes he did.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I watched him recently. I watched him against the Saints. So, it is what it is. I guess we I hope it don't be too bad for him, especially coming to that situation where he just don't have a lot of weapons, man. It's like I know they signed Dalton Schultz, but
They'll probably be his best.
wondering.
There will be his best safety blanket weapon right there. Dalton Schultz.
Yeah. So I hope that kid can hang on. It might be
yeah.
like Justin Fields. It might be like Justin Fields type thing where he showed glimpses and stuff, and now it's all about putting the right pieces.
No doubt. And I'm not saying the kid is gonna bust out of the league right now or anything like that. I just feel like they're gonna have to put pieces around him to allow him to show his accuracy. Because kid, you give him time. He's throwing to wide open people in Ohio State, but we're gonna have to see if he can, fit some balls in some holes, and we'll be able to get a read from that alone. I think.
Here's the thing about him though. Pro-style offense for Ohio State, nah. Can you name a tight end he was throwing to? Nah. So some of them guys are learning on the job. It's kind of like going in the interview and lying, saying I know I'm an electrician, I'm a carpenter, I build houses, I mow grass. I didn't do shit. You just hire me so I can get in there. Just hire me so I can get in there and do the job. And then the NFL.
Then I'll learn. Then
I learned. Yeah, he'll come to
Patrick Mahomes
quick learner.
man. Patrick Mahomes said he couldn't read defenses. He
for
said
3
that.
years. It took him 3
Brett
years.
Favre did the same thing. Brett Favre didn't know what cover 2 was.
But they knew how to make something out of nothing and make plays,
Right.
and they had the arm to be able to do it.
In football, man, just being honest, you run when you say hut, shit breaks down quick. So them guys could get themselves in position. I felt like a lot of times they were playing backyard football on the highest level, and it showed. You'd be like, wow, how did Favre make that play, running to his left, running to his right, throwing back across his body to send the Saints to the Super Bowl. Even at his older age, he's still doing that dumb shit. You run all the way to the right, Brett, and throw it back across the middle of the field, which is a no-no. It worked
in the NFC Championship.
Yeah, it worked when he was younger, but it don't work when you get older. So, CJ is not that, but CJ better understand. He's gonna understand quickly that the game is a hell of a lot faster.
A hell of a lot faster. Mm-hmm.
All right, the Tennessee Titans. I'll let RC start off. Where you had the Tennessee Titans falling?
I watched them play in preseason, and I was impressed with Willis. Their defense. I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I believe they can get 10 wins because I believe in Vrabel.
Yeah.
So 10-7. I believe they can get 10 wins. I believe they can get 10 wins. They can squeeze 10 wins out of it because they got D-Hop, they got Burks, they got a good running game. They're gonna play defense. It's just
last year.
He right. He right,
man.
man. They had a lot of hurt pieces on their defense. They lost Harold Landry earlier in the year. They lost a lot of their secondary, so they get a lot of them back.
Ranked 32nd in passing yards.
But listen though, bro. Listen, you're gonna play the Texans twice. They may sweep the Texans.
Well, y'all want to run through the schedule?
Yeah, go ahead. Looking at it right now.
All right, New Orleans.
At New Orleans.
It's gonna be tough. Both teams are breaking.
It's gonna be tough.
Both teams. The Titans play defense. The Saints play defense. It's gonna be tough. The
Titans don't have corners.
I mean, okay.
I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that.
Hey, do they still have that kid from USC, or he went to the Giants?
No, Adoree Jackson went to the Giants.
So the Saints are gonna win that game 21-17. Saints win that game.
Yeah. It's gonna be close. It's not gonna be run and pound game. It's gonna everything. So they're gonna eat up a lot of clock. It's not gonna be a blowout.
21-17.
All right, Chargers.
Chargers gonna win. They're gonna win that game.
Chargers gonna win 31-17. Gonna be stuck on 17 again. Go ahead.
Then at Cleveland.
They'll be Cleveland.
They can go either way.
Is good now.
I'm gonna pick him over Cleveland.
Who's our quarterback? Is it Will Levis or Tannehill?
Tannehill.
Okay, so
I'm gonna pick them over Cleveland
because throw it.
Cleveland.
I probably would pick them over Cleveland, bro. I probably would pick them over Cleveland.
Okay. Cleveland messed up my ticket.
Bengals.
Early with that Joe Burrow.
I think Joe is gonna be back. Joe will be back.
Okay, I'm going with Joe.
Then I have the Colts and the Tennessee Titans splitting. Oh no, I don't. I have Colts winning both.
I don't. They ain't gonna beat Tennessee both. They ain't, this is a Colts fan telling you they're not beating Tennessee twice.
Right. Like the 49ers and Seahawks. It's gonna be very hard to speak to them.
Baltimore,
Win their game.
Baltimore should win that.
Atlanta,
They beat Atlanta.
Yeah,
at Pittsburgh,
Pittsburgh.
at Tampa,
They beat Tampa Bay.
Yeah,
at Jacksonville.
They losing bad. They getting blown out.
Yeah, I don't have them beaten.
But
I think they get
traditionally-
swept by Jacksonville.
Derrick Henry have his way down in Duval.
He does. I take that back. That might be a sloppy knocker there, bro, because they traditionally that's a rivalry and that's a fight. So they splitting with Jacksonville.
They're
Don't get me
splitting.
wrong.
Yeah, they
Carolina.
Beating the
They gonna
dog
beat
shit out.
Carolina.
All right. So they already had a coach, so they splitting that. The Dolphins at Miami.
Losing.
At Miami. Ooh.
Dolphins.
They can go either way, but I'm gonna say Dolphins for now.
Then Houston,
They
They're
beat.
gonna beat Houston.
Seattle.
Where is it at?
At Seattle. It's gonna
Oh,
It's
yeah,
gonna
they
be
might
close.
lose that one. They might lose that one.
Then at Houston again. Y'all already, they gonna sweep Houston. Y'all have them.
They're gonna sweep Houston.
Okay. Then at Jacksonville again.
No, we say they split. So shit.
So
Well,
y'all
how many
giving
was
them
that?
about 6-7 wins right there.
Well, I ain't picked it. So.
Nah.
I ain't picked
All right,
it.
so go ahead and give your foul. Cause I don't even see that.
But my
they
thing is
try to trade Derrick Henry. So there's no way I'm thinking this team can win more than 6 games.
this is my thing. We picked 7 or 8 wins, but they could sweep. They could sweep the Colts and they could sweep the Tech.
Yep.
But yeah, they can. But will they?
I don't know.
To me, I don't think so.
I'm more on the. They probably might.
I think they split. I think most of the time division teams split.
That defense is legit.
It is.
Not that back end.
Okay, the front end make
That
it.
front- that front
All right. 7
So-
though, bro.
So look, they didn't go no defensive pieces in the whole NFL draft. They went.
But listen, this is what I want you to do this year. Don't get NFL Network. Don't get NFL TV. Don't get NFL ticket. Sunday ticket. But you better get something. And I want you to watch these
I have
teams
that
play.
app. I told you, got that app.
Watch the Tennessee Titans defense. They built like the Saints. They built like the Colts. They built like the Niners.
They good. They have good D linemen, but that back end is terrible.
Okay.
It's terrible.
They got one of the best safeties in the league.
I don't
Safety
understand what you're
can't
looking
cover
at.
receivers.
He ain't got
But if
to.
they getting pressure, Verbal is gonna get pressure. I'm telling you this.
Right.
Well, RC is telling you this, and I'm telling you this. Verbal is gonna draw up some pressure, and it's gonna help the secondary. So it really don't matter. They're gonna be when teams play the way Tennessee wants to play, they lose.
They lose. Answer this, Ben. So Cam Jordan, give me somebody on the other side of Cam Jordan that I need to fear, real quick. And you better not say fucking. You better not say Breezy. I don't want to hear that.
Kevin Pascal.
Who?
That's his name. Pascal. It's a long name.
All right.
I'm just calling Pascal for right now.
So okay. When Deion played in Atlanta, they tried Deion Sanders because he didn't have the pass rush that he had, but it's like, they I feel like they tried him at times to see if he was getting older, if he was getting bored. But when he got to Dallas and San Francisco, it was different. He had D lines, and it was the way they went at him was differently. I'm saying that all that to say this. Defensive lines make secondary look better than they really are. But if you got to have at least one guy that can cover, so you saying that Tennessee don't have nobody that can cover in that secondary? The Saints secondary just as well as I know the Niners secondary, and he know the Colts. There's somebody in that secondary that can cover on them corners.
And they signed Sean Murphy Bunting from the Buccaneers also.
He had moments of getting burnt just like that guy from 49ers. I can't remember his name. I see.
They're gonna be better than you think.
What's number one? Was it number one? What's his name?
Which one?
That corner, he got beat for that big old game. He was getting tore up in Seattle. Y'all got rid of him though. I can't think of his name. That's I can't think of. He allowed that big pass going into the half.
You talking about Josh Norman?
Nuh-uh. Last year against Seattle, he was getting cooked. I can't remember his name, but he's not there
You know,
anymore.
in the playoffs?
Yeah, in the playoffs.
Oh, it's Diamador. They moved him. They kicked him inside. He's a secondary corner now. It means a slot corner now.
So, but they signed Sean Murphy, but he have his moments. But they still ranked dead last, and even though they had a good D line, that it still didn't translate well.
So you don't think they're gonna get better?
A lot of injuries, bro.
They were 28 points forward.
And they fell off because you remember they were what they didn't they lose like their last 5 or 6 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean they were on top of the AFC South, but they just fell apart and allowed Jacksonville to come back.
They must think they're good on defense because they ain't taking not one single defensive player in the draft.
They're good on defense, bro.
Okay, we're gonna see. They ranked 32nd, so hopefully they can't get any worse than that. All right, last team, the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, did I give you my type? Yeah.
No, oh yeah, my bad. I think about that too. I didn't get RC final word. RC, he didn't get him his final record. Flowers, go ahead and give me yours.
Yeah. I'm gonna go 8-9.
I'm gonna go 2-15.
2-15, Lord.
They don't play musical chairs with the quarterbacks, right?
They're not gonna play musical chairs.
Tannehill, something happened. Look, they got 3 quarterbacks. They drafted one from the previous year, and they drafted one this year. So that's telling me they really don't know what they want. What they trying to do here.
Did you say 2-15?
Yep, 2-15.
You know,
look, the writing's on the wall. I think they trying to blow this thing up. They trying to trade Derrick Henry. Why?
You want to bet a meal on that?
Nah, not really. I'm not investing in
I ain't think you did. I ain't think you did, bro. All I gotta do is get 3 wins. 2-15. God, yo.
Because look, they was in turmoil. They tried to trade Derrick Henry. They trying all these different quarterbacks. So why would I think they actually in position to try to win games?
I don't think they're just trying out different quarterbacks. I just think that they're preparing for the future because Tannehill's cap number is going to come to the point to where they can cut them and it won't cost them, and then they'll be ready to move on.
So if they would,
they're going to play Tannehill.
If they would trade Derrick Henry, what would y'all have them then?
Look,
like 3-4 games, no doubt.
But look,
Derrick Henry was keeping the team afloat right now.
It's actually smart because when Tannehill leaves, like he said, you got 2 young quarterbacks who are similar. They play the same style. See, that's the smart thing about having your backup. You can't have, I know in New Orleans y'all have a pocket guy in Carr and you got a pocket guy in James. See, that goes together. Trey Lance was over there with a bunch of quarterbacks who get the ball out quick and he's standing there and hold the ball. So he's going to Dallas and he sees a guy that plays similar to him in Dak. So it's good to have guys in the quarterback room that play similar to the starter.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a good fit. All 3 of them guys play alike, so you won't have to change your offense when one go down. You see what I'm saying? You can keep playing the same offense. So Tennessee's going to be fine, man. They're well coached, and they're going to be in games. They're going to win more than 2 games. You sure you don't want to put a dinner on that? You sure you don't want lunch?
Nah,
steak dinner.
What's your record for
ham sandwich or something?
No, they're gonna squeeze out. They're gonna squeeze out about 4 games. But RC, what's your record for them again? You left that blank.
10-7. I'm with it.
You on that? You smoking that good stuff tonight?
Yep, hey, it's good too. Hey,
Tennessee, man, they should send you a gift basket. You want to try to get in with the Tennessee Titans?
I hate the Titans. I even gave them 8 wins, man. Come on, man.
Yeah,
I hate them.
You said 2 wins though, bro.
Yeah, because I'm looking at this. Oh, we lost. Dang, gone. We lost RC. Yeah. They weren't feeling RC for a moment. He said I gave him 2 games. I gave him 2 games because this schedule is not easy. Like they literally, I feel like a lot of them easy games are toss up. Like Carolina, Atlanta. You said they could sweep Houston and the Colts, but to me they either gonna split. So it really comes down to who wants these games more when they play against teams that on their level.
Let me ask you this: how do you feel about Mike Vrabel?
I love him as a coach
So why? So how can you say you love him as a coach but not
because
trust him?
I feel like the prior GM was working against him. So it kind of
No
put a
doubt.
hitch. I feel like it put a hitch in what he was trying to do. So I think this is a setback that he's having right now because they were missing a lot of pieces and the GM was doing all sorts of crazy stuff, wasn't paying guys, pissing people off. So that's why I think that he got to really do a lot of plug and play, especially in that secondary right now.
He can
And
do it, bro. That's the
he
thing.
can do
He
it.
can do it.
They just got to come together. And if the schedule is a little bit more favorable, if they want to play against the AFC North, then I probably feel a lot better. But they're going to get beat up. Dan Henry, he dealt with injuries last year. We seen it that he's staying injured now. I think he missed a couple games prior
That's gonna
to
be the
this
key.
year.
That's the
So,
key, of course.
yeah,
Derrick
so
Henry gonna be healthy.
Yeah, so that's what worried me that the whole Darren Henry saga, they trying to trade him, they trying to do different things. So I don't really know what direction this team really try to go in, especially on the offensive side of the ball. If you can get rid of Darren Henry, what do you have left? I mean, you not expect Tannehill to throw the ball 30 plus times a game. So
He
what
have
are you
his
trying to
moments.
do here? Yeah, he have his
He have
moments.
his
Like
moments.
I like Tannehill. Like I don't have nothing against Tannehill, but I can't have him dropping back 30 plus. So it's Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry is the main factor in the defense. That's the only two things that this Titans team was built on. So can Dan Henry hold the team up? Can the defense hold the team up? We're gonna see.
Well, that's why they brought Hopkins in to see could he help extend. But like I said, we'll see.
And they got rid of AJ Brown. Like this, that's a whole bunch
Yeah.
of a whole bunch of stupidness going on here. Like,
look,
dumb
I was
stuff.
happy as hell. I was happy as hell when they got rid of AJ Brown.
Right? They're like, oh,
he used to throw us. They would throw him a slant pattern. He'd take it 60 yards on us. So I'm glad I ain't got to see that no more.
And they were like, oh, he can't stay healthy. He can't stay. So when he is healthy, dude's a beast. And he only missing like 2 or 3 games a season.
He was a problem.
All they had to do was just be patient with him, man. He played the whole season for Philly. So come on now. All right. I'm pretty sure RC be back. Jacksonville Jaguars. Where do you have them going?
I got Jacksonville going 10-7.
Okay.
I think the offense will take another leap. Calvin Ridley has looked dynamic in my eyes. He like he's had some pressure build up over these past 2 years and not being able to really play. I know he had the personal reasons that was going on in Atlanta, and then he got suspended because of the gambling. But man, he looks like he's 2 steps faster than the people he's going against. So I think he's going to have a great year with Trevor Lawrence. The defense, I don't. I think they're kind of in between. They can get pressure. I mean, they had a good year last year. Last year they blitzed the shit out of people, and it worked. So I think they're going to have their moments, but I just think the offense is probably going to be the one to take that extra step. As in that's what you want in the NFL, of course. But I got them 10-7, and I also want to say they got Tank Bixby from Auburn. Watch Tank Bixby. He's going to be a great complimentary back to Travis Etienne.
He's supposed to be that dual, that 1-2 punch for Jacksonville. You got Travis Etienne for your pass catching back, then you got Tank Bixby. His name is literally Tank. So come on now. If the kid your son named Tank, man, watch out. Like, don't mess with that guy. So
he look like a tank or he can run like one.
Exactly. So you mentioned the Jacksonville defense. Yeah, man, they were 28 in pass yards allowed. Man, that's terrible. They very optimistic. Like they get turnovers. So they create turnovers. They get after it. So that's what keep this team afloat on the defense side of the ball, because they know how to create turnovers, they know how to get pressure. And Trevor Lawrence and Calvin really just gonna be that dynamic duo, really. Just like Herbert and Keenan Allen, Michael Thomas and Derek Carr, Chris Olave. It's gonna be Calvin Ridley and Trevor Lawrence. We saw that backwards toe tap from Calvin Ridley. Insane.
Backwards toe drag swag. Yes,
man, insane concentration, insane awareness to see where you at on the field. And so there, this Jacksonville team, they should have lost the playoff game to the Chargers. Chargers just fumbled that bag.
Yeah, they fumbled
But
that heavy.
big time. So they got a chance to build right now.
I will say this about them.
Mhm.
If I'm not mistaken, I don't think their starting tackles, both of their starting left and right tackle, are healthy. Well, one of them suspended for the first 4 games.
PEDs, right?
Yeah, and the other one, I think the other starting one was hurt. That could be a problem early in the year. That could be a big problem early in the year. So let's pay attention to that also.
Yeah, that can be a huge problem. I Hey, it just seems like somebody booted him out.
They don't want RC to speak his truth tonight.
They're like, oh, he's back. Man, get your tail out of here.
Give your prediction while RC trying to work it out.
Man, so I love the Jacksonville team. I'm very bullish on them last year. I wasn't a big Trevor Lawrence believer. I just saw like him doing dumb passes and double coverage.
Yes.
Like that rollout. I think what team was that?
Denver.
He rolled out. The guy in the flat was covered by 2 people. He threw it right to the guy.
Threw it right to him. Yes,
He
it was
did it twice.
a national game.
Right, he did it twice in 2 games like this. So I was like, man, when he gonna learn that he cannot fit passes in tight windows like that and throwing it into a zone type coverage? And then of course he got better. I guess the coach Doug Pearson setting him down like, yo, he gave just like Josh Allen, you don't have to be Superman. You don't got to try to fit every ball in every window. Just take what's there, and it's nothing wrong with taking a check down. I wish Josh Allen would understand that. Just take a check down. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. So Trevor, he's showing poise. I was worried about his leadership. He wasn't very vocal.
Yeah, he's not one of those vocal guys.
So I was concerned about him taking control of the huddle of the team, the offense. But I guess his actions speaks loud enough for the guys to back him up. And then again, we don't know how he is behind closed doors. He could be a different type of guy.
He looked like a cool fella, man.
Yeah, so a lot of his teammates love him. They hear anything bad about Trevor, even from Clemson. So he just showing promise right now, and I drafted him in fantasy.
That's not a bad pickup. Let me piggyback off you real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I think after you had, because me and you, we were heavy on Trevor Lawrence being bad last year. We stayed on him, and it's fair. It's fair critiquing. But the thing is, he changed, and I just feel like something went off in his head, and everything just snapped right into place, and the game slowed down. Or he just, when you just have that moment, like, oh, that's how you
play. Yeah,
that's how you do. Now, okay, I see what it is now.
Right.
I feel like he had that kind of moment, and just everything became better. And then you seen just the improvement, and they just can Doug Peterson and company build off that. And I think they can.
That was worrying me. Like they would have him throwing 40 plus times a game, and I think Urban Meyer screwed him.
Yeah, Urban Meyer took a year from him. He took a year from him.
I think that was what I didn't understand that or see that at that time. It was Urban Meyer, but now it's making more sense where he get Doug Pearson, a player's coach, they're able to talk to him and relate to him and help him understand it. And so that a lot of people didn't think about Urban Meyer, holding them back. So he got bright future ahead, man. He getting close to the top 10. Some people already have him in the top 10.
Oh yeah. He'll be
you know how people play favorites. They like to put their favorite guy in the top 10. He's top 14, maybe 12.
He's 10. He's top 10, bro. He's top 10.
I don't think we have him.
Yeah, we had Trevor Lawrence in our top 10, man.
We did.
Yeah, I had him like 6th or 7th, I think.
I might have him 10th.
No, you had him higher than that, I think.
What? No, I had him 7 or 8. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had him 7 or 8. So all right, I guess RC. You see, I guess they got rid of him for good. I guess we'll get his later and put him on the on IG.
Yeah, the post it
His
up. Yes, sir.
prediction. All right. Let me see. Do I have any news and notes? No news today.
I don't know if that's well, you can say that's a good thing, I guess.
Yeah.
No bad news. No bad news.
Preseason over. Yeah, no bad news. That's great. Preseason's over. So we just gotta wait for the final cuts from rosters. I think they start cutting tomorrow. So
the final,
watch out. Yeah,
final cuts are about 4:00 Eastern tomorrow.
So y'all watch out for that. It's gonna be some names. I feel like some veterans gonna get cut, but
oh yeah,
it's gonna be it's gonna help out some a lot of teams gonna need some veterans. I know Saints, we need some veterans on the D line and everything like that. So man, I feel like it's gonna be crazy tomorrow. So
Jonathan Taylor deadline also.
Yeah. How that going right now?
It's quiet. They're not gonna trade him. I would be shocked if Jonathan Taylor was dealt. I just feel like if somebody wanted him, the deal would have been done by now. So I think the deadline on that is tomorrow. So Jim Irsay's deadline.
Nobody giving a first round pick.
No.
They're not. And then they had to restructure a deal too. To pay him.
That's
too much. Just if I was I'm waiting, bro. You're gonna hit the market. Why? I'm just wait. Unless y'all just come up with a deal for him. Just weigh it out. That's what Barkley doing. Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs got signed. That's right.
He got his money. 12.
1 year 12. Yep, 1 year 12. I think Was he still due for another year, or he wasn't unsigned? He was unsigned.
I could have sworn that he was still under contract on his rookie deal.
I think he went through his 5th year. I'm gonna have to check and look.
They ain't been that long for Josh Jacobs.
I know, right?
Man, time flies.
Time is moving.
He like a vet. So, he got his 1 year deal.
Yeah, well, you gotta think he played with Tua, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he played with Tua.
Yeah.
So I think Tua's on his 5th year.
Man, a lot of teams gotta make some decisions.
They might have not gave Josh Jacobs his 5th year last year and tried to franchise him. So maybe
they franchise tagged him. They franchise tagged him the past year. And then that's why he was like, we need to work out a deal. I think what the franchise tag, I don't know how much the franchise tag was. But apparently it wasn't 12 million. It could have been like 10 or 9.
Yeah, the tag is 10. Because Tony Pollard got 10.1.
Boy, tell your kids don't play running back until they get situated.
Look, they gonna get rid of the running back position. You're just gonna be going empty set in about 10 years.
Right.
The way they going.
No running. It's gonna be like flag football. No running plays inside the 10-yard line.
they ain't gonna get rid of running back. The market will reset itself. Yeah, it'll reset itself eventually. Not right now.
Yeah.
Maybe the next maybe the next
that guy put some type of clause in it. I feel like they shouldn't for running backs. They probably need to make this for running backs only. You cannot franchise tag them twice. But if you do franchise tag them the first time, they gotta make
double.
Exact amount at the top running back in the league. I think that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
So Christian McCaffrey getting how much?
16.
16. So if Christian getting 16, you gotta give him 16.
16. Exactly.
No,
and NCAA college running backs, if you have a great one. I remember when Leonard Fournette was at LSU, and you seen as a freshman, his sophomore year that he could go to the league then and play. If you have that, there should be an exception for running backs. They shouldn't have to wait 3 years to come out. If a running back is good enough in scouts or team eyes, they should be able to come out after their sophomore year. That's my recommendation.
Yeah, because if they yelling about how the running back years is diminished, they only got like 5 or 6 good years.
5 to 8 years.
Yeah, so
let them come out early.
If that's the problem, let them come out early. That's all it is, man. So, all right, I have the highlight of the day. It's not really a highlight. It was pretty funny though. It's the dude from Barstool. It's him and Joe Burrow. So take a look.
Yes, you've ever picked up.
400-ish.
And what was her name? If you can't say, that's fine. I understand privacy.
What's wrong?
I understand, dude. I understand.
Hey, what's her name?
When you're getting ready for a game, what is this? Talk me through how you use this guy.
Sometimes my coach would throw that at me and make me avoid it.
Really?
Yeah.
Just like that?
Just like that.
When you're taking the snap from under center, how do you make sure how do you do it with respect?
Firmly. Firm top hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you just walk us through it?
Firm top hand.
Right, but just walk us through it.
Lock the fingers together. Lock the thumbs together.
Mm-hmm.
Prepare yourself for the snap.
Yeah. But then will you stand over there?
I would, if my real center was here, I'd do it.
He gonna say, walk us through. He like, no.
Well, I play center.
Right.
I guess, when you play the position, and I guess, some people think I think some people think it's funny, I guess. You stick your hand under another man's butt. Like I've heard, and this wasn't me, I've heard quarterbacks complain of centers being too sweaty. That's when you see them with the towel back there. They'll have a towel on the back of the center so they can wipe their hands and stuff like that. But it's more than for the ball. So it's a bonding thing. A center, that's a special bond a center and a quarterback has. A quarterback just not about to stick their hand on anybody's butt. I don't blame Joe.
Joe, like, come on, bro. Hey, Joe's the real one, though. Hey, any women watching this video?
Joe swagged up.
Joe is he's a one ladies man. God, he said if my center's here, I'll do it. So he like, you ain't my center, I ain't about to do it.
Stay loyal, Joe.
That's loyalty right there, man.
Side note, man, we need to pull up Joe Cool's outfit. I need to see that pull over them sweats he had on, because that's something I would rock. You look pretty swagged out in that video, man. That ain't probably man Joe Cool, man.
Oh, what was that he had on? It looked like a bingo. Hold on, let me go get the video.
Hey, can we go back and see the outfit he had on?
I think it was a bingo uniform, like a bingo type.
Yes, you've ever picked up.
400.
Oh, something about
And
body.
what was her name?
Oh, let me skip the one and go.
Okay.
And make me avoid it.
Really?
Yeah.
Just look at this fit.
Just like that?
Just like that. Look at this whole
When you're taking the
video.
snap from under
yeah,
center, how do you
shoot
make
the
sure
match
everything's... How do you do it with respect?
And Joe is a brother, bro.
Firmly. Firm
Look at
top
that.
hand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Joe be swagged up now.
Look at him shoes. He got the shoes, the man, like some
Look
Air
at him.
Maxes.
Look at him. He's
Come on,
look at him. Just swagging to the team.
That man got the whole fit on. He went to the local sporting goods store and got the whole fit.
Oh, he ain't had to buy, man. Oh, no. He ain't had to buy nothing. That was free. All that was free. He ain't had to pay shit for that outfit.
He did. Ain't no armor you had clothing line, bro. That's wild. Hey, Joe Cool. That's
Learn
right.
something new every day.
Joe Cool, man. All right, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. So we do have affiliate to show y'all Sharps.
Sports bettors, you need to download Sharps, the better social network. With Sharps mobile app, you can tail your friends' bets with one click. See a bet you like? Just click the whale tail icon and boom, it will open in your corresponding sportsbook. Sharps securely connects to major sportsbooks like FanDuel, MGM, Caesars, and more, so you can not only track your bets, but share your bets in creative ways. So gather the degens, download Sharps for free, and join our fast-growing sports betting community.
Look at Sharps, man. Got the beat and everything. Go sign up for Sharps. It's free. It's a better network.
Free.
It's like Facebook. It's like Facebook. You go in there. Follow other people's bets. They show you real time what
Like,
they betting.
dislike,
showing how much,
comment,
yes, comment, anything, man.
make
It's a great
videos.
network.
Yes.
Come on now. So if you're looking to earn some extra money to compare what you betting with other bettors are seeing, use it. It's a great tool. We use it. We love it. So shout out to those guys.
Shout out.
We are brought to you by the code. When you sign up for Sharps, use the code DOFS323. It just tells Sharps that you came over from our area, and we appreciate the love. You use the code. And we are brought to you by Bet Us. We Got Your Game is a sports book, so place your bets through them. We looking to win some big time money.
I'm getting it back in blood, baby.
Right. So we coming back to win some money. College football is up on us. NFL is next week. No, the week after. No,
are we having another show this week?
Yes, Friday.
Okay, well, Friday I plan to have a parlay for week 1 of college football. So stay tuned.
Woo! Yes, sir. Let's get it. Stay tuned. And if y'all missed the first portion of the show, we do have a new segment starting Monday. I'm sure one more time to let y'all know what we have going on. It's called Fan Pulse. So Fan Pulse. So y'all send in y'all questions, or y'all can come on live on the show and ask the questions. It's gonna be something for the listeners, for the people that tune in the show. And if you can't make the show, you can send your questions in to our social media pages on IG, Facebook, TikTok, and it just allows y'all to interact with us and also give y'all a voice call. What are we called? Voice of the Fans. Come on now. So use your voice to come on the show, and let's have a good time here. All right, guys. Like and subscribe too. It really help us out, help get our videos pushed up to the front forward. So share with your family and friends and get them to subscribe too. We really appreciate that.
And thank you for the continued support regardless.
Right. Yes, indeed. We love it. All right, guys. We'll be back. Remember, me and RC is gonna be on What's Up Sports Podcast.
I'll be watching
tomorrow, so y'all tune in for that. Then we have our own show Friday at 8:00. So tune in for that too. So we got a little stuff going on, and we can't wait to start this NFL season. Just start off, man.
It's here.
Relax. It's here. Relax. So, all right, guys, we are out of here.
Peace.